Okay, rate of changes and limits. Suppose you drive 200 miles and take 4 hours, then your average speed is 200 divided by 4 hours, that's going to 50 miles per hour. That's basically average speed is distance divided by elapsed time. That's delta x divided by delta x divided by delta t. That means the change in the distance divided by change in the time. If you look at your speedometer, and you will see that you don't see 50 miles per hour, you will see somewhere around 65. But maybe you didn't watch it when it was started. That could be somewhere around zero. So the next one, okay, rate of change limit. So yeah, so let's say rock fall, free fall, cliff, and the position is given by 16 t squared at any time t. The distance you travel is y equals 16 t squared. So after 2 seconds, you plug in t equal 2, you get 16 times 2 squared, that's going to be 64. Then the average speed is it travels 64 feet in 2 seconds, 64 divided by 2 seconds, that's going to be 32 feet per second. So what's the instantaneous speed of 2 seconds? So that's going to be different. That's going to be, you need some calculus, especially the limit, to figure out. So let's do this calculation here. So what you had to do is, okay, here's the y equal to 16 to t squared. So you need to find the change in distance, that is, so it's 2 seconds, then after small increment h, so the distance travel is 16 times 2 plus the whole quantity squared minus 16 times 2 squared, that's going to be travel in 2 minutes, 2 seconds, then the whole thing divided by h, that's the change in time, how much time different, 2 plus h, So here you have a limit, h goes to 0, and you can factor the 16 out, so you get 2 plus h whole quantity squared minus 2 squared, then again use the formula a squared minus b squared, and so you'll get the formula a squared minus b squared, square of the difference is same as difference of the numbers times the sum. So I'm using the same formula here. So that give you 2 plus h minus 2 times 2 plus h plus 2. That's going to be what? 2 plus h minus 2 is going to be 2 get cancelled h, and you have another h in the bottom. That get cancelled out. So you get 2 plus h plus 2. That's going to be 4 plus h. When h approaches to 0, that's going to be 16 from 4 plus h. Then h goes 0. That gives you 16 times 4. That's going to be 64 feet per second. Okay, that's the instantaneous velocity. So we have the formula here, delta t 16, that's exactly the one I worked there. Or you can use here ti, whichever ti 84, 80, 82, whichever, you can do the same thing, and so you get the same result, and here's like you're doing some approximation. So basically h delta t, and when h equal to 1 minute 1 second, and you are getting 80, and 0.1 is 65, you put 0.0001, h, you will get 64 point something. That's what exactly I have earlier. So that's